My dear, how often have you found yourself exhausted, meticulously trying to decode every nuance, every silence, every gesture, hoping to find a secret message of love? This relentless search outside yourself, dear one, leaves you feeling drained, doesn't it? A constant mental effort to interpret what seems to be hidden. You yearn for clarity, yet often find yourself swimming in a sea of confusion, second guessing intentions, and questioning your own perceptions. Perhaps you give and give, pouring your energy into understanding, believing that if you just try harder, the love you seek will finally reveal itself. Yet, despite all your efforts, do you often feel unseen, unheard, as if your deepest desires for simple, clear affection remain unnoticed? I understand this ache, this profound weariness of always searching for what feels just out of reach, of seeking complexity where simplicity would suffice. It's a pattern many of us learn, believing love must be earned or deciphered, rather than a natural state of being you already hold within. But today, my beloved friend, we will gently turn that gaze inward. We will learn to trust the simple, clear truth that resides in your heart. We will release the burden of decoding others and instead connect with the unwavering love that is always available when you choose yourself first. I will guide you to recognize love in its purest form, a love that needs no manual, no hidden clues, just your open heart to receive it fully. This pervasive need to decode, to search for hidden meanings, springs from a deeply ingrained belief we've unconsciously adopted about love itself, my dear friend. It's a profound, universal pattern. We were taught, often subtly, that love is scarce, a precious commodity to be earned, or an enigma that must be meticulously solved through another's words and complex gestures. This teaching, passed down through generations, shaped our understanding, making us believe that simple, clear affection might not be real enough or perhaps not deep enough. We started to equate true love with complexity, with effort, with the painstaking deciphering of subtle cues, rather than recognizing its pure, effortless, loving presence. Can you see how this sets you up for constant exhaustion? If love must always be a puzzle, then true peace and simple joy become perpetually out of your reach. This isn't a flaw within you, darling heart. It is merely a learned pattern, a mental blueprint that was handed to you, perhaps with good intentions and care. You absorb the idea that love is something external to be acquired, something you must prove yourself worthy of through constant interpretation and tireless effort. This belief disconnects you from your own intuitive wisdom, from the inner knowing that recognizes love not by its intricate packaging, but by its pure, loving essence. The aha moment, my dear, is realizing you've been programmed to seek complexity because you unconsciously believe it validates the depth and true worth of the love. You've been conditioned to distrust simplicity, to question anything that feels too easy, too direct, too unconditionally loving. Isn't that true, my dear soul? But true, profound love, the kind that nurtures your soul, is inherently simple. It's like breathing, like the sun rising, it just is asterisk without needing to be earned. The confusion, the constant search, isn't a sign of your inadequacy. It's a symptom of this old, limiting belief system that no longer serves your highest good. Your precious heart is yearning for clarity, for a love that doesn't demand endless deciphering, but simply flows openly and honestly towards you, beloved. Today, we acknowledge this pattern, not with judgment, but with profound understanding and compassion. We see it for what it is, a learned response. And now, knowing the root, we can begin to plant new seeds of truth, seeds of unconditional self-love that will bloom into pure, undeniable clarity. But let's truly look at the landscape of this pattern, my dear. How has this endless quest for hidden meanings shaped your precious life day after day, a constant, wearying search? Have you noticed the quiet exhaustion that settles deep within your soul after countless hours spent analyzing every word, every gesture? It truly drains you. How many times have you replayed conversations, searching for a secret code, a deeper layer that might explain what feels so unclear? A constant, exhausting loop. Do you find yourself second-guessing your own intuition, dismissing what feels simple and true because it doesn't fit your complex expectations of love, my dear? When did you start believing that love had to be a puzzle to solve, rather than a gentle current to simply surrender to and wholeheartedly embrace it? How often have you given your power away, waiting for someone else's actions or words to validate your worth, to confirm that you are truly loved? Do you remember the feeling of just asterisk being present, without the need to interpret, without the pressure to decipher every single interaction? Sweet peace. How much of your precious energy is consumed by trying to read minds, by attempting to anticipate what another person might be feeling or thinking, dear one? Have you ever dismissed a clear, direct act of kindness, thinking it was too simple, too easy, and therefore not real love? This is a subtle trap. What beautiful, simple moments of connection have you overlooked because you were too busy looking for a grand, complicated declaration, my precious friend? Does this constant search for hidden clues leave you feeling perpetually anxious, always on edge, wondering if you've missed something vital, a heavy weight? How often do you feel misunderstood, even when you try so hard to understand others? This creates a painful disconnect, doesn't it, dear one? A deep ache. Have you mistaken intensity or drama for genuine connection, believing that true love must always involve a complex, challenging emotional landscape? This pattern teaches you to distrust ease, to believe that effort equals value, and that straightforward love is somehow less profound, less real. How many genuine expressions of affection have you discounted because they didn't fit your internal manual for what real love should truly look like? Are you sometimes afraid to simply ask for what you need, fearing that directness might shatter the delicate illusion you're trying to decode, my love? Do you feel a deep sense of loneliness, even when surrounded by people, because your heart is always searching for a specific, elusive sign of love? How has this need to decipher impacted your relationships, creating distance when you longed for intimacy, for true, uncomplicated closeness, dear? Have you ever stayed in situations that felt confusing or draining, simply because you believed there was a secret message of love to unlock there? This constant mental gymnastics keeps you from fully experiencing the present moment, anchoring you in worry and perpetual analysis, my dear. You've been trained to overlook the obvious, the loving gaze, the kind word, because it doesn't feel challenging enough to be profound love. How much joy have you postponed, waiting for the right sign, the undeniable proof that you are truly, deeply, and unconditionally loved, my soul? Do you notice how your mind races, trying to connect dots that aren't there, creating scenarios that only exist within your own thoughts? It's tiring. This pattern can make you feel like an outsider, always observing, always interpreting, instead of simply participating with an open, loving heart. How often do you feel a pang of disappointment when clarity doesn't emerge from the fog you've created by overthinking everything, my love? Have you found yourself attracting people who are also complex or emotionally unavailable, mirroring your own need for the puzzle of love, dear one? This isn't about judgment, my dear, but about recognizing the immense cost this pattern exacts on your peace, your joy, your very being now. What stories have you told yourself about love based on these complex interpretations that prevent you from seeing its simple, pure truth? Do you believe that if love is too easy, it must not be real, or that you are not worthy of something so straightforward and pure, my darling? How many opportunities for genuine connection have you missed because you were too busy searching for hidden, complex layers of meaning? This deep-seated belief that love must be complex can make you suspicious of kindness, wary of generosity, and distrustful of sincerity now. Do you feel a constant pressure to perform, to be interesting enough, to be worthy enough to warrant someone's decoded affection, my soul? How has this need for complexity affected your self-worth, making you believe that simple love is for others, but not truly for you, beloved? You deserve a love that is clear, a love that is honest, a love that doesn't require a constant mental effort to understand its true depth. This pattern robs you of your inner peace, replacing it with endless questioning, doubt, and the heavy burden of interpretation, dear. When was the last time you felt completely at ease in a relationship, simply receiving love without feeling the need to endlessly analyze it? Do you ever wonder if you're pushing away authentic connections because they don't offer the familiar challenge of being deciphered, my dear? This constant search for hidden messages is a reflection of a deeper craving, the desire to feel unconditionally seen and truly valued. How much of your true self do you hide, believing that if you are simply asterisk you won't be complex enough to be truly loved, my soul? This pattern can make you feel perpetually misunderstood, even when others are being as transparent and loving as they know how, beloved. You might even sabotage simple, healthy connections because the lack of mystery feels unsettling, unfamiliar, or even boring to you. How does it feel to always be on guard, always observing, always trying to piece together a narrative that might not even exist, dear? This constant effort to decode creates a barrier between you and genuine intimacy, preventing true vulnerability and deep connection. Do you sometimes feel a deep sense of frustration, knowing you want something simpler, but feeling trapped in this old pattern now? This pattern also teaches you to neglect your own feelings, prioritizing the interpretation of others over your inner truth, my dear. How many times have you silenced your own needs, your own desires, because they didn't align with the complex narrative you were creating now? You are worthy of a love that is as clear as a sunny day, not a riddle to be solved under the dim light of endless speculation, my soul. This constant seeking of complexity is not a sign of your intellect, but a symptom of a fear that simple love isn't enough for you. Do you believe that if someone loves you easily, there must be a catch, a hidden agenda, or that their love isn't truly deep, beloved? How has this belief prevented you from fully embracing the warmth of genuine affection, always holding back a part of yourself dear? This pattern keeps you from fully trusting not just others, but your own capacity to recognize and receive unconditional love now. You are capable of discerning true love without a manual, without a secret code, simply by connecting with your own heart's wisdom, dear. How much freedom have you sacrificed, dear one, in this endless pursuit of deciphering what was never meant to be a mystery at all? This profound weariness you carry is a testament to the immense energy you pour into a task that is ultimately unfulfilling, my love. You deserve to rest in the certainty of love, not to constantly labor under the weight of its perceived complexity and hidden signs, my soul. Do you ever feel a deep yearning for a love that simply is asterisk, without requiring your constant analytical effort to prove its existence, dear? This pattern keeps you in a state of perpetual anticipation, always waiting for the real love to appear, missing what is already here now. How often do you feel emotionally drained, physically tired, from carrying the heavy burden of trying to understand the incomprehensible, beloved? This isn't about blaming anyone, but about gently acknowledging the impact of a learned behavior that no longer serves your peace now. What if love was meant to be simple, clear, and openly given, and your interpretation was the only thing making it complicated, my dear? You are not broken for feeling this way. You are merely responding to a program that was installed long before you knew better, my love. How much clearer would your world be, how much lighter your heart, if you released the need for love to be an intricate puzzle, dear one? This journey of self-discovery is about reclaiming your power, about trusting your inner knowing above all external interpretations, dear. Do you long for a love that feels like coming home, a love that doesn't demand constant vigilance, but offers genuine solace now? This pattern of seeking complexity can make you distrust your own happiness, believing it can't be real if it's too easy for you. How many times have you pushed away comfort, believing that true growth must always come from struggle and deep deciphering, my soul? You are worthy of a love that feels effortless, not because it lacks depth, but because it flows from a place of pure acceptance now. This is the accounting of your beautiful heart's exhaustion, dear one, a tally of the peace you've unwittingly surrendered, my love. But in acknowledging this, we open the door to a new way, to a path of clarity and profound, simple, loving acceptance now. Now, knowing the cost, are you ready to choose a different way, to embrace the liberating truth of effortless, clear love, my dear? A verdadeira verada, amada alma, now estam decifraro outro, masem si reconnector, como sabdoria inada do seu propria coração, que sabo que acute real eo que vocer verdadeiramente meris. A soluço para essa busca incessante por sinais, meu querido, não está lá fora, nas palavras não ditas ou nos gestos ambíguos de alguém. Ela reside em vocer. Acute convite para desviar o alhar do complexo, que vocer criou e direcioná-lo para clareza simples e amorosa que pulsa dentro do seu própria seragra. Vocer não precisa manual para o amor, nem decodificador para sentimentos alheios. Vocer já tem o guia mais perfido em seu próprio coração. Este cute o momento de soltar a passada âncora de interpretação e permitir-se flutuar na levisadado confiança e de verdade interior, meu amor. O caminho para a cura começa como uma decisão poderosa, a de se amar incondicionalmente, excitando quem vocer e acute em sua totalidade, sem reservas ou julgamentos. E amar a si mesma minha querida, não acute egoísmo, e acute o ato mais fundamental e generoso, que vocer pode fazer por si e por todos a sua volta, acredite. E acute reconhecer seu valor intrínseco, sua luz própria, e entender que vocer acute merecedor de tudo o bem que o universo tema ofrecer, sem precisar provar nada. Ao fazer isso, vocer não se torna insensible, mas sim farol de amor e verdade, que atrai para si relacionamentos autênticos e transparentes, sem jogos. Vocer meres uma conexão que não exige que vocer seja uma detetive emotional, mas que convide sua alma sur livre, vista e profundamente amada como e acute hora de estabelecer limites saudáveis, querida. Colocar barreiras de prazo para sua energia e seu tempo não acute sur frio distante, acute autorrespeito, acute uma declaração firme de que vocer honra sua essência e que não permitirá que sua paz seja perturbada pela necessidade de decifrar o indecifrável de outros. Essa assodado prazo não afasta o amor verdadeiro. Ela o convida, pois o amor genuíno respeita a integridade e a individualidade de cada ser. Vocer não precisa ser complexo ou misterioso para ser digno de fido. A simplicidade e a autenticidade são os mais belos presentes que vocer pode oferecer. A cura não está tenter mudar o outro ou fazerlo se encaixar seus padrões de amor complexo. A verdadeira cura está vocer bem. E acute saber curar as feridas antigas que fizeram acreditar que o amor precisava ser difícil ou que vocer tinha que conquistá-lo como esforço exaustivo. E acute libertar-se de crença limitante, de que clareza acute, enfadonha o que, a ausência de drama significa falta de profundidade emocional, coração amado. Solter essa necessidade de complexidade não acute desistir de buscar o amor, e acute abrir espaço para que o amor puro e descomplicado finalmente encontre seu caminho. Acute confiar que o universo trará vocer o que acute para ser seu, sem a necessidade de forçar, interpretar ou buscar pistas escondidas onde não existem. A partir de agora, vocer escolherá confiar na sua intuição, naquilo que seu coração sente como verdadeiro e que não precisa de explicações elaboradas. Vocer não precisa temer a verdade simples. Abraçar o que acute claro e direto não acute ingenuidade, acute a mais profunda a sabedoria da alma. Essa acute verada anjo, a decisão consciente de parar de procurar fora e começar a construir santuário de amor e clareza dentro de si mesma. Vocer tem a permissão para aceder o amor sua forma mais pura e despretensiosa, sem sentir que precisa duvidar ou questionar sua autenticidade agora. Este caminho dado descoberta e empoderamento e acute seguro, e esto aqui para segurar sua mão enquanto vocer dá esses passos de cura e libertação. Vocer não precisa mais sentir o peso de ser uma eterna intérprete. A leveza de verdade está esperando por vocer, pronta para ser acolhida e vivida plenamente. Escolha paz que vem como certeza, em vez de ansiedade de dúvida. Escolha clareza que nasce do amor própria, e não de decifração alheia. Sua alma ansia por essa liberdade, por essa sensação de ser amada por quem vocer acute, sem a necessidade de jogos ou enigmas, ser radiant. O amor verdadeiro não se esconde códigos secretos. Ela se revela na gentileza, na presença, na honestidade e no respeito mútuo de forma pura. Permita-se receber esse amor simples, direto e incondicional. Ela está disponível para vocer primeiro de si mesma e depois do mundo ao seu redor. E te convido a respirar fundo e a sentir a energia de essa nova perspectiva. Sinta a esperança florescer seu peito, aquecendo cada fibra do seu ser. Este acute o começo de sua jornada para uma vida onde o amor acute bálsamo, não quebra-cabeça. Uma fonte de paz, não de constante exaustão mental. Vocer acute forte, vocer acute capaz, e vocer acute absolutamente merecedor de toda a clareza e tudo o amor que seu coração anseia, de uma forma descomplicada. Escreva nos comentários, e humorizo, se vocer se compromete com sua cura e com a clareza do amor próprio hoje, agora neste instante de verdade. Este acute o primeiro passo para reprogramar sua mente, para reescrever o script do amor sua vida, com a tinta de citação e dot o confiança. Abrace a simplicidade minha querida. Ela não acute a ausência de profundidade, mas sim a sua expressão mais elevada e mais pura, a mais verdadeira. Vocer está no controle de sua narrativa. Escolha uma história de amor que seja fácil de entender, fácil de sentir e fácil de viver com leveza. Deixe piesi nos comentários se vocer escolhe solter ou que te fear e abraçar a serenidade que vem com a confiança seu próprio discernimento. Esse acute a sua verada. A partir deste momento, vocer não buscará mais o amor como enigma, mas o reconhecerá como uma canção que ressoa sua alma. Vocer está pronta para abraçar o amor que não precisa ser decifrado, apenas sentido, recebido y multiplicado, de dentro para fora para sempre, now hanada de errado cura clarza. Na verdade, e cute sinal de que sua alma está pronta para uma conexão mais profunda e mais autêntica. Liberte-se de necessidade de provar seu valor através de complexidade. Sua essência de acute amor, isso e acute mais do que suficiente meu amor. Este acute o seu momento de se empoderar, de se libertar das correntes invisíveis de dúvida e de caminhar dire-se a luz de sua própria verdade. Vocar acute dignidum amor que acute tau claro o quanto seu azul, tau puro o quanto água cristalina, e tau seguro o quanto o abraço mais acolhedor. Confie neste processo, confie em si mesma, e saiba que a jornada para clareza do amor própria e acute a mais recompensadora de todas as viagens. Escolha-se, escolha clareza, escolha o amor verdadeiro que não exige esforço para ser compreendido, e apenas coração aberto para ser sentido. Now, my dear, it's time to move beyond mere understanding and dive deep into the tangible experience of this truth. Feel it resonate within your very being, your precious soul. This isn't just a concept, it's a profound shift, a deep repatterning of your mind and heart. Prepare to actively embrace the clarity you truly deserve right now. I invite you now to take a slow, deep breath, drawing in peace and releasing any lingering tension. Let your body relax, sinking into this sacred healing moment. Gently place your hand over your heart, feeling the steady rhythm of life pulsing within you. Connect with that sacred space, your true center of pure love. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or simply soften your gaze. Turn your awareness inward, away from the external world and its demands right now. Peace. Feel the warmth beneath your palm, the gentle beat that reminds you of your own vibrant existence. This is your truth, your essence, your eternal light within. In this moment of stillness, connect with that wise, intuitive part of you that knows without needing to decipher, that simply feels and fully understands. Let go of all the old stories, all the heavy burdens of interpretation you've carried. Release them like leaves falling from a tree into the earth's embrace. We will now plant a new seed, a powerful affirmation that will reprogram your deepest beliefs about love and your inherent worthiness, my dear, precious soul. Repeat this truth with me, either aloud or silently, letting each word sink deep into your subconscious, into every cell of your beautiful, loving being. I release the need to decipher. Feel the immense freedom in these words, the liberation from constant mental gymnastics and endless questioning in your soul. I release the need to search for hidden clues. Imagine those invisible chains dissolving, breaking away, leaving you light and free, unburdened, truly free. I release the burden of complexity. Breathe it out. Let go of the belief that love must be difficult or earned through intricate understanding, my dear heart. I am worthy of clear, simple love. Feel this truth wash over you, a gentle wave of self-acceptance. You deserve ease, transparency, and pure, deep affection. I am worthy of transparent affection. Let this affirmation fill your heart with a sense of peace. Love doesn't need to be a puzzle, it can be a clear, flowing stream. I am worthy of effortless connection. There is no need to strive or prove. Your very being attracts love that is genuine, kind, and beautifully uncomplicated, truly. Repeat these powerful words again, my love, feeling them resonate deeply within your core. Let them become your new mantra, your guiding star from deep within. I release the need to decipher. I am worthy of clear, simple love. Say it with conviction, with every fiber of your being, owning this profound truth now fully. I release the need to decipher. I am worthy of clear, simple love. Each repetition strengthens this new neural pathway, creating a foundation of peace and certainty. Visualize all the old patterns, the constant analysis gently dissolving like mist disappearing in the morning sun. Make space for clarity to beautifully emerge. Imagine a heavy weight lifting from your shoulders, a burden you didn't even realize you were carrying. Feel the lightness, the freedom, the spacious new peace. Feel peace replacing confusion, certainty replacing doubt. This is the quiet power of your inner knowing, guiding you back to your true, loving self right now. Breathe in clarity, a bright, pure light filling your entire being. Let it illuminate every corner of your mind, bringing understanding and profound inner peace. Breathe out the need to interpret, to question, to overthink. Let it all go, releasing it into the universe, knowing it no longer serves your highest good, dear. Your heart knows the truth, my dear. It recognizes genuine love not by its complexity, but by its pure, resonant frequency that aligns with your beautiful soul's song. Trust this inner knowing, this gentle wisdom that guides you. It is your most reliable compass, always pointing you towards what is truly good and kind always. This simplicity is profound. It's not a lack of depth, but a return to the pure, unadulterated essence of love itself, unburdened by old human constructs. No more searching for hidden meanings, no more exhausting attempts to read between the lines. Love, true love, reveals itself openly, clearly for you to see. Love flows effortlessly to you when you are open to receiving it in its simplest form. You are a natural magnet for authentic and pure, beautiful connection now. You are a magnet for true love, dear one, because you are love. Your very essence is love, and when you embrace this, you draw it in without any struggle or fear. Your worth is inherent. It doesn't need to be earned or proven through deciphering complex emotions. You are worthy simply because you exist, my precious soul. You don't need to earn love. Love is your birthright, a gift freely given by the universe, waiting for you to simply open your heart and receive it fully, truly. You just need to receive it openly and graciously, without questioning its validity because of its ease. Embrace the beautiful gift that is truly and deeply yours. Feel the warmth spreading in your chest, a gentle glow of self-acceptance and self-love. This is the healing energy, soothing old wounds right now, my dear heart. This is your self-love awakening, a powerful realization that all the clarity and affection you seek begins and ends within your magnificent heart itself, always. This is your inner guide, activated and shining brightly, showing you the way forward. Trust its gentle nudges, its quiet wisdom, its profound inner knowing. This is your power, reclaimed from the endless cycle of external validation and interpretation. Your strength lies in your ability to trust yourself, dear one. Embrace this new truth fully, allowing it to permeate every aspect of your life. Let it transform your relationships, starting with the one you have with yourself. This feeling of clarity and peace is your anchor now. Whenever doubt arises, return to this sensation, to this affirmation, to this powerful inner truth always. Carry this peace forward, my beloved friend. You are free from the need to decipher. You are loved clearly, simply, unconditionally from this moment on forever. My dear, with this newfound clarity blossoming, let's explore an even deeper truth about your journey, a revelation that truly reshapes everything you believed. You began this path consciously or unconsciously, seeking to unravel the intricate mysteries of others' affection, to decipher their love. That was the visible quest. You longed to understand their silences, their subtle cues, believing that if you could just crack their code, you would finally find the undeniable proof of love. The external world, with its complex signals and veiled emotions, seemed to hold the key to your peace, to the validation you so desperately craved in your heart. You thought the goal was to become an expert interpreter of others, to read minds, to anticipate needs, so that love would finally reveal itself in its fullness. But now, let's pause and truly consider this, my beloved. What if that was never the true purpose of your yearning, of this deep, persistent inner quest you felt? What if the constant effort to decipher wasn't about unlocking their truth, but about a more profound, more personal unlocking happening within your own soul? You see, the universe reflected back to you this need for complexity, this desire to search for hidden meanings as a mirror to your own internal patterns, darling. The initial desire was to make others clear, to force their love into a decipherable form. But the real lesson was far more intimate, far more empowering for you. The genuine quest was never to decode them, but to find the clarity within yourself, to trust your own inner voice, your own truth, without external validation. It wasn't about making their love simple, but about realizing that your asterisk love, your self-love, is inherently simple, pure, and needs no complex interpretation at all. The universe wasn't asking you to solve a puzzle about others. It was inviting you to solve the puzzle of your own self-worth, to find the love that already resides. The journey of trying to understand others was, in truth, a spiritual path leading you back to the profound understanding and acceptance of your magnificent self. You thought you needed to understand their language of love. In reality, you needed to relearn and trust the universal language of love that speaks directly from you. The constant search outside was a beautiful, albeit sometimes painful, detour designed to bring you home to the quiet, unwavering certainty of your own heart. You believed the reward was a clear message from them. But the ultimate reward is the clear, unwavering message from your own soul that you are truly worthy. This isn't about their actions changing, it's about your perception transforming. It's about you choosing to see love in its simplest, purest form from within you. The goal was not to make their love accessible by deciphering. The goal was to make your asterisk love accessible to yourself so that no external complexity could ever dim it. When you sought to decipher them, you were in essence trying to find your own reflection, your own value in their eyes. But your value is not a reflection, dear. Your value is an inherent light, a radiant truth that shines independently. It does not need to be validated or interpreted by anyone else's words or gestures. The true healing isn't about getting the other person to be clearer. It's about becoming so clear within yourself that ambiguity simply loses its power over your soul. You don't need to change them to receive love. You need to change your internal narrative to truly believe you are deserving of clear, uncomplicated, joyful affection. This profound shift means you stop asking, "What do they mean?" and start asking, "What do asterisk I feel? What truth resonates with my asterisk heart?" That is your true compass. The incessant search for signs was a symptom of a deeper longing, the desire to feel secure in love. And that security, my dear, comes only from within your own being. You realize now that the puzzle was never about them. The puzzle was about finding the piece of unconditional love that was always missing within your own perception. This is the inversion, my darling heart. You thought you needed to understand their complexity, but you needed to understand the beautiful simplicity of your own worth. The true freedom comes when you release the responsibility of decoding others and embrace the joy of simply asterisk being loved, recognizing it through your own clarity. It's a journey from external validation to internal realization, from seeking a map outside to trusting the compass that lives vibrantly within your own magnificent heart. The goal was never to force others to be transparent. The profound goal was for you to become so transparently loving with yourself that you recognize true love instantly. This means you no longer chase vague promises or hidden messages. You stand firm in your truth, open only to connections that honor your need for clarity and peace. You are now the source of your own clarity, the keeper of your own peace. This empowers you to attract love that doesn't need deciphering, only to be purely received. Embrace this profound understanding, my dear. The solution was never in cracking their code, but in recognizing the code of self love that unlocks all doors for you. This is your true empowerment, your liberation. You are free from the endless mental gymnastics, free to simply be, free to simply receive, free to simply love. You are enough exactly as you are, without any need for complex interpretations or external validations to prove your inherent worthiness of abundant, clear love. This is the moment you step into your full power, fully trusting your intuition and allowing simple, pure, undeniable love to flow effortlessly into your beautiful life. The love you truly deserve is not a secret. It is an open book, a gentle breeze, a warm embrace that you now recognize and welcome with your whole loving heart. You are no longer waiting for someone else to show you the way. You asterisk are the way, guided by your own inner wisdom, towards a life filled with uncomplicated affection. This is your new reality, built on the solid foundation of self-love and unwavering trust in your ability to discern genuine, clear connection from this moment on. Write in the comments, "I am worthy," if you commit to embracing this profound clarity and simple love for yourself today, right now, in this powerful moment of truth. Let this be your public declaration, a sacred promise to your soul that you choose to live in the light of clear, effortless love, always beginning with yourself, dear. You've embraced a profound peace, freeing yourself from the endless burden of deciphering hidden meanings. This journey brought clarity, wholeness, and true freedom to your beautiful heart. Now you understand that genuine love isn't a puzzle, but a clear, simple truth residing within you. Your self-love is the compass, guiding you to transparent, effortless connections. This new reality is one of effortless receiving, where your intuition trusts what feels good and true. You deserve this uncomplicated joy, dear one, always and forever. Did this message resonate with your soul today? Tell me, from which city are you listening? Share your insights and let's connect lovingly in the comments below right now. If this healing message brought you peace, consider supporting my work. Sending a super thanks allows me to share more transformative teachings like this one with you. Your generous support helps extend this light of self-love and empowerment to many more hearts seeking clarity and freedom. Every contribution makes a true difference. Remember, my dear, self-love is the most powerful healing force. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for our next journey toward even deeper inner peace. Join our community of loving souls dedicated to self-discovery and profound transformation. Together, we continue to embrace clarity and unlock our highest potential. I see you, I truly love you, and I am endlessly grateful for your presence on this path. Until our next moment of shared healing and beautiful awakening, dear one, keep trusting your pure heart, my love, it knows the way. Embrace the simplicity of true love, always starting with yourself, right here, right now, eternally.